All right, Dustin, if you could, obviously you guys are now back into full prep mode for Maryland. How did practice go today, and what did you see from the defense today?
We put in a lot of different things. A couple new packages that just match up with their personnel groups. And the first day was a little shaky. It wasn't as smooth and as polished off as it wants to be, as we want it to be. But we have plenty of days. We have 2 more weeks to prepare for them, and this is just day 1. So right now it's looking good, and we're looking forward to seeing what else we got to put in.
Okay. Have you had a chance to really look at much film? And if so, what kind of problems does Maryland present for you guys?
Yeah, I've checked out a few games, and I looked at most of the 4-3 teams they played, and they line up in different personnel groups, mainly 11, 21. They get in some 10, and they like to run the ball and they throw it as well. So they're more of a passing team, and we're just going to prepare to game plan for that.
Okay. Real quick, last thing, if you could, what would be 1 or 2 keys that the defense has to do to be successful to bring home a win?
Well, first of all, we got to stop the run. We got to stop the run and get them to 3rd down, and that's been the main factor of our defense all season, and we haven't been getting off the field on 3rd down, and that's our main objective this year, and for this bowl game as well. And we got to stop the run and make sure we get off the field on 3rd down, and that should work.
Wait, Dominique, you had a chance to, get it the first full day of prep for Maryland. What kind of things were you guys working on today?
We was just trying to execute plays. Wasn't really that focused on Maryland. I mean, we watched a few things, but the main thing was just executing plays.
Okay. What are some of the things looking on film that you have seen that Maryland's defense might give you a fit or give you a problem with?
They move around a lot. Try to confuse you, and as long as I don't get caught up with those guys moving around, we'll be fine.
Okay. We were just talking about the weather. Pretty chilly out there today. It's supposed to be like that the rest of this week. How does practicing this kind of weather, how does it help you guys? We're getting ready to go up to D.C. where it's going to be cold as well.
You just got to be prepared, pretty much. We know it's going to be cold. We just got to get through it and have a good practice, and just be ready for the game.
Okay. Last thing, if you could, what are maybe 1 or 2 keys that the offense is going to have to do in order to be successful to bring home a win?
Execution. As long as we execute plays, we'll be fine. It shouldn't be a problem.
All right, Josh, if you could just talk about practice out there today. A little cold out there for you.
It was pretty chilly out there, man. Everybody's kind of wrapped up, but I thought the energy was pretty good today. We got some work done out there, kind of got to fight through the elements. It's going to be cold in D.C., so it's kind of blessing in disguise getting used to all this mess. Wish it wasn't so windy, but we fought through it, and it was a good day.
What are some of the things that you guys have been implementing, for the Maryland game?
Not necessarily anything different, just as much as simplifying the game plan, just focusing on technique and focusing on where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, and getting that right. Because when you get those things right, then you can start building on top.
What would you say would be one of your biggest concern with Maryland as of right now?
Well, I guess it's not really any concern for Maryland per se, as it is just concern for the defense itself. We need to worry about us right now, and we will start worrying about Maryland and polishing that stuff up when we get there. But right now, we're focusing on our defense and what we need to be doing.
How much has these extra couple weeks of practice helped these young guys, get into the flow of the game?
It's helped drastically, man. You can come out there and you see guys like Terry Williams, who's redshirt this year. He's starting working with the 1s and 2s a little bit. Jimmy Boost. I mean, just the amount of time you can spend on your technique in these last 2 weeks we've had has helped a lot because you're not focusing so much on the game plan and the scheme and all that stuff.